excluding your my players. You can't put your my players in there.
All right, so I'm gonna play the 4. We got LeBron at the point. We'll have Klay Thompson at the 2. Well, I'll play the 3. I'll play the 3. We'll go at the 4. We'll go Anthony Davis. No, Anthony Davis would be the 5. At the 4, we'll go Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, is Anthony Davis gonna be happy yet?
And now your San Antonio Spurs starting lineup. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 22, Rudy Gay. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4. At the other guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, Dejounte Murray. At center, standing 6'11", number 12, Marcus Aldridge. At the other forward position, at 6'6", number 10, DeMar DeRozan. Your head coach is Greg Popovich. Once again, your San Antonio Spurs.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. You may recall that in 2014, the Spurs played maybe the 3 most perfect games in finals history. With passing and three-point shooting, they vanquished the Heat and inspired a new wave. Brett Brown, who was then a Spurs assistant, said Greg Popovich had a name for it. Summertime. As in, the game's flowing, good shot to great one, and there it is. It's summertime. Kevin?
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Dimes is out there with Garland. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Dejounte Murray is out there with White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And Drummond kicks to Osman. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Here's Dimes. Light covering. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's DeRozan. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Drummond. Passes to Sullivan. Three-pointer. That's in there. Love with the assist. Dimes got his second bucket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Left side, DeRozan. The Cavaliers pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's White on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they'd go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the fourth. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Here's Murray. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Here's Aldridge. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And here's Cleveland. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and Love gets it to go. Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Here's Osman after Rudy Gay's bucket. Osman, the pass to Garland. Nice D from Aldridge.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's White. Outside for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland leading by 6. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's DeRozan. A 26-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And it's Osman missing.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Gay kicks to Murray. And there's the pass to Aldridge. The 11-footer from down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
As a coach, this is how you like your plays to end. Aldridge with a high percentage look.
Kicks it out to Love. Lets it fly. And it's Osman missing. Spurs trail by 6. Here's DeRozan. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
Here's Dimes, light covering to the right side. Here's Love, drops it in from 14 feet away. Love's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
So it's the Spurs now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Hey. Rebound Love. Sullivan, the pass to Osman. Down low. Love kicks to Osman. The three. San Antonio with the rebound.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Osman, the pass to Love. Over Gay. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
That was a different team in the fourth quarter than what we saw in the first three. Don't you think? I mean, they got their act together just in time to pull it out.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Cavaliers, Larry Nance is checked in for Love. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. And Porter subbed in for Garland. Here's Aldridge. And it's good off the back rim and in. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
Big men who can score inside and out. Difficult to find. L.A., one of the most prolific.
Here's Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Here's Dimes. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Aldridge. Over Drummond. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Porter. Here's Sullivan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here's Lyons. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pass to Mills. From deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 10-point lead. Passes it to Okoro. From deep. The shot will not fall. So the Spurs will take it the other way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Here's Vassell. Shoots over Okoro. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Porter over Johnson. A rebound by the Spurs. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Vassell trying to get something going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Nance.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes one of two that time. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Inside. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Nance.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Vassell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Mills, that's a two-pointer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And that one's good by Porter. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Right wing. Hurdle finds Mills. Off target with his three.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The pass to Nance. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And San Antonio shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Pass to Lyles. Here's Mills. The tray. Thompson with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The veteran guard, Patty Mills, has spent the majority of his career with the Spurs. Mills is a fantastic weapon off the bench.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Back to Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And with Mills, no doubt his biggest talent, I think, is his outside shooting.
Yeah, we know it. He's going to stop beyond that arc and pull up. Every now and then he'll drive it. He's been a great sharpshooter in his career. He knows what he's about, and he brings that energy night in and night out. He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
The shot's good from Nance.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Spurs trail by 19. Pass to Lyles. Now here is Pirtle. Passes it to Mills. 6 to shoot. Johnson outside. Jacks up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Windler. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now Mills. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. And Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Cleveland leading by 19 points. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Lyles, also Johnson out there. Mills out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Vassell in at the 2 guard. Now, here's Lyles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
What vision from Poeltl, getting the pass over to the wide-open man.
At the elbow, it's Thompson. Windler, the pass to Okoro. The pass to Nance. A shot off that time. Spurs trail by 16. Johnson outside. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Can't hit from 12.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And San Antonio shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Vassell. From deep three-point range, that misses, and he's 0 for 4.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
San Antonio with the ball after Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. Poeltl against Thompson, and here's Mills from the arc. Good on the triple. Mills has got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Okoro passes to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Spurs trail by 17. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for Cleveland, Kevin Love's checked in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Okoro. Gay finds Murray. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it.
Looking at some numbers for Rudy Gay, really been a key contributor over the past month, averaging 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 19. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Aldridge, good.
Love the play call, getting Aldridge something within the flow of the offense.
Here's Thompson. No good, shot missing. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. And DeRozan kicks to Gay. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now the feed to Thompson. Count the basket. 8 points for Tristan Thompson.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's DeRozan. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland leading by 19 points. Here's Osman. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Osman's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Pass to Gay. Back to Murray. Outside DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Windler. The three. And it's White with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Back to Gay. Takes a three. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here's Cleveland. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Count that bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. It's good.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
Now the pass to Thompson. Pass to Osman. Now Love. Over Gay. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
You know, some big guys look a little off balance operating from the mid-range. Love is rock solid.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
So we get them both. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Gay dishes to Murray. It's Aldridge high post. Out to White. There's the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Here's Dimes. 16 points for him. White with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's White missing. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Second chance shot. And that one's good. Osman's got 4 points in the quarter.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Love against DeRozan. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. DeRozan's got 13.
Please locate DeMar DeRozan if you're the defense. He is destroying you on the glass right now.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-6 run.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And the Spurs with some changes. Acapurdo comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Johnson in for White. Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. Here's Dimes. He's got 16. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's DeRozan. Another one falls for San Antonio.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Sullivan the pass to Nance. Basket counts. Nance has got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
It's good.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Here's Nance. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DeRozan for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Okoro wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Aldridge. Lets it go from 14. And the Spurs scoring again.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Porter dishes to Nance. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
All the officials are all over that one.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Now here's Mills. He has 6, 16 feet away. That one wide left.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Lyles with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Poeltl's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Mills. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento. Here's Vassell. Back to Mills from downtown. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
And another miss.
Ooh.
He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the basket is good. And that's now 20 points for Dimes.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And here's Mills for three. No good on that one. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cleveland ahead, delivering the blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tristan. What was most important for the team and for yourself?
You know, it's defense is going to win games for us. So, you know, we're definitely stressing on that. But, you know, offensively, just continue to refine my game and go out there and compete.
We know you'll be ready, Tristan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Dimes has been sensational.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Dimes is out there with Garland. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Okoro. And it's Love in at the 4-man position. The wide open look here for Aldridge. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Easy chance for Aldridge, one of the best mid-range shooters in the game.
Here's Sullivan, and he's good on the 3-ball. Dimes got 23 points.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
White looking around. Count it.
I'll tell you, Derek White has a nice all-around game. Can put the ball on the floor and play through contact.
Passes it to Garland. DeRozan brings the double team. Drummond, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Here's Garland. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Sullivan, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
DeRozan surveying the D. Good on the shot. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Murray. And Drummond throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Spurs trail by 21. On the wing, DeRozan. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Now, here's DeRozan. 19 points in the game. And that's going to be a treble.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Love. To the inside. Thompson dishes to Garland. The second chance effort. The shot, no good. Nice D from Aldridge. And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Thompson outside. Love inside. He's covered by Murray. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by Murray. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. White, good.
Nice play call, good execution. Derek's become a reliable performer for this team.
And the pass to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And that one drops. 27 points for Dimes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here's DeRozan. He's got 19. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Increasing his versatility every year. DeRozan causing defenders fits. Good example right there.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. He doesn't get the second one, but they'll get another chance. The Cavaliers leading by 22. And he banks in the layup. Dimes got 9 points now in the quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Over to the wing. Here's Windler. That one, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the longtime NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Now here's White. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Aldridge. Lots of room. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Aldridge has got 14 points for the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Shoots the 3. Trains the three-pointer. That's now 32 points for Dimes.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Pass to Aldridge. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan, he went got that one.
To the middle, here's Love. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's White. He has 7. Gay passes to Aldridge. Now here's Murray. White wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Larry Nance is checked in for Osman, and Porter subbed in for Garland. Here's Vassell. Pirtle. And good that time.
Super focused. Pirtle taking the hit well and cashing in on a quality and one opportunity.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Cleveland leading by 22. Three-pointer. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Spurs have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great 3rd quarter for them offensively. Now Mills. 6 points for him. Baseline try, and the shot falls short this time. Cleveland's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pulls it from the elbow. Porter, no luck. Porter's gone 1 of 4 so far. Pass to Mills. And it's blocked. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Porter's running. Pass to Sullivan. He's looking for Love and finds him. Windler's shot is off. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. Kept alive. And another shot. And DeRozan with the layup. DeRozan's got 11 points here in just the 2nd half.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
The pass to Love. Over Pirtle. That misses off the backboard.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Releases from the wing and drills it. Mills has got 8 points. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Shot from free throw range. And that one's good by Porter.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
Mills passes to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
To the paint, here's Love. And Pirtle sends it back. That one touched the backboard first, and it's ruled a goaltend. Count it.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. DeRozan with it. 28 points for him. Pass to Lyles. Johnson outside. Got a piece of it. Pirtle's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Here's Porter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Mills. He's got 8.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Shoots from the corner, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. And that's 36 points for Dimes.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Pass to Johnson. He kicks it to Mills. Feeds to Pirtle. Lays it up off the glass. Pirtle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Cavaliers making a switch here. And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. And here you look at Dimes, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Isaac Okoro.
It's been a grand entrance to the NBA for both of these players. I mean, I think we could be seeing two of the next great playmakers in our league.
Another shot, Drummond. Rebound, San Antonio. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 22. And DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
Now off the inbound, and it's Drummond with the jam. And here's DeRozan, and he has 28 points for the game. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mills has got 11.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Here's Sullivan, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his third triple of this half, 4th of the game.
Johnson against Porter. And Mills kicks to Lyles over Nance. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 7 points for the quarter.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Passes it to Drummond. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw good, Drummond.
A nightly double-double machine. Andre Drummond gives you reliable production.
Mills passes to DeRozan. Johnson surveying the floor. There's the pass to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Johnson over to help. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Here's DeRozan. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Elbow shot is on the way. Missed. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Medu is out there with Lyles. Then it's Johnson, and it's Walker in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
That one falls. Walker's got his first points of the night. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Thompson. Thompson is double. Rob. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here is Forbes. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. And Forbes kicks to Walker. He's looking for Lyles and finds him. And the dunk by Lyles.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Okoro. Here's Thompson. And again, it's Cleveland.
Not the first guy who comes to mind in the catch-and-shoot game. Thompson drills that one.
Forbes dishes to Walker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer, and Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dellavedova. Here's Drummond. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Here's Forbes, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Forbes takes it up strong against tight defense.
And Thompson kicks to Okoro. Tries again, knocked loose. Here is Forbes. Here's Johnson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The 8-footer, that's good on the jump shot. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Dellavedova kicks to Exum. Now here's Drummond. Back to Exum. Thompson right side. Shot clock at 5. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
A tremendous threat off the dribble. Dante trying to become consistent in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here is Forbes. Fires the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's for Cleveland. They've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Dellavedova, the pass to Drummond. Okoro with it. Lyles there. They get it again. Goes back up. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
From 12 feet out. That one rolling around and rims out.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Exum finds Dellavedova. From outside, off the mark. Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Walker. Shoots over Okoro. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here is Forbes after Dante Exum's bucket. Down low. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Bell is checked in for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Okoro. Here's Exum, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here is Forbes, defended by Dellavedova.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Exum. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Medu. Good D by Bell. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Exum kicks to Osman. Here's Dellavedova, and it's wide right, hits off the rim.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer.
Mm-hmm. I get all and all of them. I'm on Bobby. I got one like Nikki and one like Cardi. You might see me in Riri in a Rari. I'm the father, I'm giving the orders. How can my man overcharge us? I had to finesse, I done koalas. I don't ever rest, that's why I'm the hardest. Get the bread, avoid the drama. You can avoid the feds, but not the karma. Protect your chest with body armor. And get the from the farm. I ain't around the world, you can't even run your life. I'm destiny's child, I survive. No time to plan how to improvise. If it was real, you're recognize.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dimes.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Here's Dellavedova following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Exum with a wide open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
The defense tends to play him to drive the basketball, but if he can knock down this shot, they will have to play him honestly.
And here's Walker outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
And Thompson kicks to Dellavedova. Bell trying to break loose, and it's Dellavedova missing.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Walker surveying the floor. To the wing right side. The shot's good from Forbes.
This is his bread and butter. Hard to find a young player better than Forbes at shooting off the catch.
Here's Dellavedova. Connects on the foul line jumper. Dellavedova's got his first basket of the night.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
He gets it in there.
Too much sauce tonight. LaMarcus has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
Exum. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And San Antonio called for the foul. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Osman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
Up top, Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Thompson against Aldridge. And it's Thompson with the jam.
A new wrinkle to Thompson's game, being able to face up and attack off the bounce.
Here's Vassell. Outside Aldridge. This one for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Dellavedova. And that one goes long. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. Over Exum. Walker's shot is off.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And they pick up 2.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Aldridge. Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Aldridge has all the tools to protect the rim. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Dimes.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Now, here is Bell. Kicks it to Thompson.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
To the inside, Aldridge. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern, only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, PA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this. In 2006, when Aldridge was drafted, he went 2nd overall. Judging from the multiple All-Star appearances, that's justified.
Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. And here are the Cavaliers. Passes to Exum, beyond the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. 30 seconds left in the game. Here's Vassell, and the layup's good off the glass. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Bell passes to Dellavedova, and he's finally able to knock one down.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Dante Exum. Dante, still a young guy in this league. What do you want to focus on with your development?
I think it's just staying in the defensive end. Sometimes in the heat of the play, you kind of lose sight of it, and it's just about staying in there and just helping your teammates out. So,
a very young guy on a very good team. Thank you, Dante. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.